What could a teenage boy who only knows how to play football and a horse girl who only knows how to run have in common? Nothing. And everything. For those of us who don't have many talents, even trying to find them can be a huge commitment. Am I wasting time? Is it worth the risk? Inevitable questions you need the answers to right now, but won't get until it's too late. These two are asked something much simpler. They've looked within and found only one talent, only one thing they're good at. And so, they're left with only one question. If you ask them this at the beginning, they'd laugh in your face. Jungle Pocket is an Musume. As the name implies, Umas have horse legs and horse muscles. They're born to run. But not all of them step on the track. Some become idols, some pursue academics or try to start a family. Umas are born to run. They crave a freedom that doesn't exist anywhere but the 2400-meter track. It's obvious to Poki now, but her newly ignited passion takes it a step further. The highest ambition, only made possible by endless, unwavering self-confidence. It's what they have in common. Or used to. Ashito loves football. He wants to become the best forward among the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo or Diego Maradona. Obviously, strikers need to score goals, except this match he hasn't scored once. Ashito has lost games before, normally it wouldn't affect him. But this isn't a normal game. He's at the Esperion tryouts, Japan's top title contenders with the most elite youth academy in the country. 86 players have gathered to stake their entire football careers. Their parents shout encouraging words from the sidelines. After all, the chances of passing are extremely low. In fact, last year only one person managed to go through, so the players need all the help they can get. But nobody came to watch Ashito. It's not like he doesn't have a family. Ashito has an older brother and a mother who care for him deeply. It's just that right now, they are both back home, in Ehime, 800 kilometers away from Tokyo. Still, it's the most important game of his life. Why not buy another train ticket? Well, they could barely afford one. Pretty tough words to hear as a kid. Ashito is humble. He knows his family is not well off. Obviously, if the other kids are making fun of you and your mother's late night shifts, get pissed all you want, but there's no ignoring it. Ashito is humble. He'd like to be less of a burden, but he also knows that he's not that smart. Football is kind of all he's good at. But nobody recruits a hot-headed, violent kid, and yet this one annoying unk has been pestering him all day. He's apparently some kind of Japan big shot, and more than that, he wants to take Ashito to the world stage. What a foolish dream. Everyone seems to be taking unreasonable risks for him. They see something in Ashito that he himself hasn't noticed. He doesn't have good shoes. He doesn't have anyone to cheer for him. His technique kinda sucks and he's not particularly big. Then, what does he have? A person's passion is tested for the very first time when they see someone else do it better. Jungle Pocket won her debut. She had the legendary undefeated Fuji Kisugi as her mentor, the same idol who sparked her fire to begin with. Making her sensei proud by keeping the streak would have been the perfect expression of gratitude, but her run was stopped by a genius. Poke knew this would happen. Of course, she's competing at the highest level, but she could never expect a gap this big. A tachyon is a hypothetical particle that moves faster than light. Being named after it screams main character energy, but even without a physics degree, you'd know as soon as you step on the same track. Effortless grace, calculated acceleration, and just pure dominating aura. It's cruel. It's unfair. It's scary. The fear of constantly facing defeat can be heartbreaking, but Poke made it her first goal. It's a bold challenge. Not too big, not too small either. Poke found the target for her ultimate pursuit. To become the best, she needs to reach Tachyon first. Her fear of inferiority was channeled into ambition. It's good enough to keep one going, but not for long.
日本ダービーこそ
たった今述べた通り、本日をもって私、アグネス・タキオンはレースへの出産を無期限休止とする。
And Uma Musume can't chase other Umas. For a species with such big dreams, they have such short careers. Poke chose the wrong fear. It forced her into a game that relied on a single outsider playing along. So when they stopped playing, she was left with no way to win. And yet, the fear was still there. Ashito can't afford to be wrong. It's one thing to lose a race that you can retake next year. If Ashito gives up now, his dream of going pro immediately ends. But how can he keep going? They've conceded 4 goals, and even worse, Ashito's team lost hope. This group of 11 has outperformed 75 other contestants, but now we're put up against the official Esperion youth team. They grew up together playing football, learned the same tactics, and developed chemistry that random people who just met can never hope to achieve. What is the manager thinking? This matchup is ridiculous. It's scary.
やめるか。
But
やめた。
どうするんだこれから。
もうサッカーは普通にやるんでいいや。
そっか。
プロとかそんな気合いの入ったサッカーじゃなくても十分。
losing to a stronger opponent or wasting the only talent you have? What is more scary? It's not even close. He doesn't have good shoes. He doesn't have anyone to cheer for him. His technique kinda sucks and he's not particularly big.
2回目のコーナーキックも俺様が無事クリア。よ、ナイスプレー。
But he can hype himself up. People seem to love an underdog, but football is a team sport. This only works if he's not the last one standing. Number 27 is moving to the middle from the left wing. He wants to score, but the passing lane is blocked. Number 5 drifted right to replace number 8 who gave up. He's unmarked now, but once they realize that, he will be swarmed. They don't have the numbers, and it's too compact. He needs to spread the play. The Esperion youth team are top of the league. This plan would normally never work.
ゴールキーパー以外一度も経験したことのないポジションでプレーしてるが
Words that you don't want to hear after getting scored on 4 times. If you were already too intimidated, this would make you give up. If you were more determined, this wouldn't shake you. But if fear of losing was never on your mind, you'd have time to think and exploit it. What was on Ashito's mind? It carried him through overwhelming odds, but is it enough to keep him going?
すまないアシト。A にはまだあげられない。
なんで？
アシト。
Turn yourself into a defender.
When you finally play on the world stage, you'll be as a fullback. Your skills are better suited for that position.
You will never again play as a forward.
Ashito needs to be a striker.
So then I owe it to you to tell you why that'll never happen.
It's the entire reason he started playing football.
First, the ball doesn't stay at your feet.
It's what got him selected in the tryouts.
You're a slow mess after the first 10 meters.
He won the last 2 games for his team. He knows how to score goals.
However, you don't have the ability to back it up.
We naturally cling to what we think we're good at. It can be a source of confidence at first, but if left unchecked, eventually it replaces one's entire purpose in life. Ashito is talented, yes, but the sacrifices his family made had nothing to do with how well he plays. Ashito forgot the real reason he first kicked the ball. And so, he needs a reminder.
君は強いよ。もうタキオンになって引けを取らない。そうっすかね。
Poke is on her well-deserved break. She just won the Japanese Derby. Jungle Pocket is the fastest Uma Musume out of 18 top racers in the entire country. It's undisputable proof that she's the strongest.
けど、実感ないかな。
Poke can't trust it. How can she be the best if there's still someone else out there who's better? Someone she will never have a chance to face again.
ポッケ、君にまだちゃんとお礼を言えてなかったね。鍋さんの夢を叶えてくれて。
Fuji hasn't run for a while. The performance Poke saw that day was her last. Getting injured is tragic for Umas. Fuji had to abandon her trainer's dream of winning a derby is her biggest regret in life. It's the only reason Fuji can't race herself, and it's also how she became Poke's mentor. Poke needs encouragement, Fuji can clearly see it,
目を覚ます走りを見せてくれてありがとう。
but words can't reach an Uma Musume. They speak by running. Poke's running is getting weak and desperate. Every race is a hopeless battle with herself. The results aren't good either. Poke can't even win bronze. So maybe she should stop fighting.
俺はずっと最強なんかじゃなくて、俺はもうまだだよ、ポッケ。朝、川沿いのコースに来て。
Fuji thought Poke would be fine. She meant every word. Poke is strong. That day when she won the derby, Fuji's hope for running came back once more. She wants to express her gratitude, but she also knows Poke can't be convinced with words. So Fuji has to prove it on the pitch.
完璧現役時代の走りじゃねえか。
Poke, watch her. Her legs feel heavy. She's no longer who she used to be. But she still runs because she saw you run. That's where your strength lies, Poke. Your racing is magnificent. It can fuel the fire of those who are ambitious and inspire the hearts of those who give up. But you need to see it. Do you see it?
もしもし？アシト？
What could a teenage boy who only knows how to play football and a horse girl who only knows how to run have in common? Even after all I've said, not that much. But
怖えな。
they're both really scared, and that's exactly what you need.
気温やないよ。
Fear that defines you, but doesn't consume you. Ambition that you can see but not quite touch. In the middle of this clash is where you find the answer to who you are and who you'll become.